So now that we've got the badge glued in, we just need to flush the top off. So we'll do it in the mill just because it's that much more accurate. I'll bring you in for a closer look now. So now that the badge has been fitted, we need to sand the queue out. We planed it earlier, so you've still got the plane marks in this. It's very close to being round, but it does need to be sanded, and then it can be grain filled because it's ash. If it was maple, obviously you don't need to grain fill it. So you don't need to do it in the lathe. I'm going to do it in the machine. You don't need to. You can use a sanding block. So this is just a piece of oak with that's had a track run down it with a ball nose end mill. So that's literally all you need. You can wrap sandpaper around that, and that's as good as anything. But it's just a bit quicker to do it in the machine. So we'll sand this down to say 180 grit, maybe 320, and then grain fill it, and then all of that excess grain filler can be worked off, and then it can be oiled. So I'm just mixing up the grain filler. So there's lots of commercial ones available. I prefer to mix one, just because I've done it for a long time now, to be honest. I found it works pretty well. So mix it up until it's smooth, and then it's just a case of working it into the grain. So just paper towel, you don't need anything more than that. Start whichever end you want. And just work it in. Ignore the noise in the background. There's building work going on here today. So this will take 24 hours to dry, but we wipe the excess off and then leave it overnight. And then when we come back tomorrow, it'll be hard and good to sand. So grain fill doesn't have to be black. Black is traditional, but you can make it in whatever colour you want, really. Done green in the past, done some blues. Sometimes you put 2 layers on, depends how well it fills the grain, how deep the grain is in that particular piece of ash, because they're all different. But so that's it for the time being. We'll get a fresh paper towel and wipe the excess off, and then we'll come back and do the rest tomorrow. So you can start to see the grain pattern a lot better now that it's been oiled. Beautiful piece of ash in this one. So we're getting to the end of the line with this one now. So you can see the grain fill has been drying overnight, so that's ready to work off now. So we'll get it in the machine, sand all the grain filler off, and then we can fine sand this and get it finished. So we just sanded it to 320 on the machine, so we're going to go to 600, and then from that point it can start to be finished. Still need finer paper than that, but you can put the first finish of oil on first, and then go through the grits 1200, 1500. Definitely need a mask for this bit. Yeah, that's feeling good. I mentioned you can fill a grain twice if you need to. So what you find, some ash has got much more open pores than others, and if it has got particularly open pores, sometimes you're better off filling it twice. But this isn't so bad. I'll bring you in so you can see how it's looking at the minute. But I'm happy with that. Can't feel the grain at all there. I can't tell, but I'm hoping this is in focus. But the grain's been filled nicely and the arrows look great. So all in all, well pleased with this so far. So there's not much left to do now. I know I've said that for quite a while. Just polish up that badge. So you can still see it's blurry at the minute, but it'll be crystal clear by the time you work your way down through the different grits. We'll get down to like 1200 and then go to 2000, 2500, and then even use the back of the paper, and then it'll come out perfectly crystal clear. Now you can use the back of the paper. You're amazed what difference that actually makes. Job done. Well, that brings us to the end of this video series. So the cue's been oiled and sealed and polished, and it's ready to go now. So I hope you've enjoyed following along. Those of you who've stuck with it, thanks very much. I know it's been a long time. So I think next time we do a video series, I'm just going to record it all and then post it when it's all recorded, because this has taken a lot longer than planned. It's probably 2 years, I guess, since the first installment of this. But I'll bring you in and give you some close-up shots of the cue. It's come out lovely. Hope you've enjoyed watching all the various techniques that go into it, to show you basically what goes into making every cue that comes out of this workshop, and any other workshop basically. So we did a little bit of everything there, and yeah, I'm really happy with the end result. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe, drop a comment. You know, it all helps. And if there's anything else you'd like to see, then get that on there as well, and we'll see what we can do. So until next time, thanks very much.